I'm really pleased to be invited today here to join DataFest and to talk to you about creativity and data and IP management. So, what do all these types of content have in common? They all become the intellectual property objects from the very beginning of the creation process. And those IP objects could be the only source of income for most creators. That's why it's very important for them to be aware of how to treat the results of their intellectual labor. So this is how life cycle of content development looks like. So everything starts with an idea. For instance, you are the developer and you have an idea of unique approach of how to store and apply data sets. And that is your invention. And you have to make sure that it's well protected. So there are actually two options for you to protect your intellectual property. First of all, you may go to physical patent agency and register it and get the certificate. But the problem is that once you will decide to make any revision of your concept or your invention, you actually have to come back there and you have to do it over and over again. So, but fortunately, there is another option, and now we have digital tools to deposit intellectual property. And in this case, you may do it online. You can get your certificate of deposition immediately, and you may do it with every revision of your concept. So, from idea, you move into creation process. And it could be the long one. And maybe then you will decide to validate it and to improve something. But on that stages, you are actually creating your intellectual property object itself. And they also have to be protected the same way. So once everything is done and you are happy with the result, you may proceed to demonstration, which means that you may present the results of your intellectual labor to customers, partners, community, your fans, whatever. And then you may move to the commercial launch and monetize it. So once the demo is done, your IP became public, which means that starting that time, you have to track the facts of usage of your IP and prevent the facts of borrowing without your approval. And we also have some digital tools for that stage. Well, the main solid advantage of these digital tools is the fact that all the transactions are recorded in the blockchain network, which guarantees transparency, immutability, and reliability. So let's talk about these IP assets and IP digital tools in more details. So this year, here in Georgia, we have supported the launch of IETIS. IETIS is online service for the deposition of intellectual property before the work is made public. So it's offering online depositing, it issues timestamp and the certificate of deposit, which you may use to protect your rights. And it also offers registering your name or pseudonym in ISNI registry. This is international system for identifying creators and owners of IP. So how it works? All you need is just to register at ietis.ge as a person or as the company, upload your file, fill in the metadata which describes your object, specify authors and rights holders, and then you may proceed to deposition. And as the result, you are getting the certificate with the name of the object, with the name of the rights holder, with date and time of deposition, and with the unique hash of the transaction in the blockchain. So iETIS is able to deposit any type of IP items because all you need is just to drag and drop your file on the web. But there is another digital tool which is called Algo. This is the project from Great Britain. And it has been created for designers and developers. And it allows to deposit code and design in one click, right from the IDE you are creating it in. It also allows to track the versions of the project. And it may search for code in public repositories and check it for instances of borrowing. So the developers are able to use it via JetBrains plugin, and they may deposit the snippets of the code and the project itself. And designers have same functionality, but they're using Figma plugin. Alga is available either for individuals and for enterprise. So if, for instance, you are the company and you have the team of developers and designers who are creating some product on behalf of you as the company, they are also able to deposit via Alga through the corporate account. And in this case, your employees will be authors and the company will be the rights holder. So how it works? You are registering at alga.id and create your personal account. You download Alga plugin from JetBrains or Figma Marketplace. And then you need to highlight the code of the project and send it to the repository. So as a result, you have the certificate. So once your IP item became public, you need to track the facts of usage in open sources already. So there's a tool, smart tool, which allows to monitor it in different channels. So it may monitor music. So in this case, it's tracking more than 70K radio stations and TV channels all over the world. It also is able to monitor podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And it has more than 100 million fingerprints in their database. And you are able to upload your music content to this database as well. So the system is dividing the recording of the broadcast into 5-second frames and analyzes each of it. And as a result, there is the report of facts of usage of your music phonograms with all the metadata. And this system is also able to monitor mass media. It converts speech to text and analyzes this text by searching some key substances, keywords, personalities, brand names, and provides the detailed report. And it could be actually used by analytic or advertisement agencies, by creative industries for measuring the efficiency of promotion campaigns, to study consumer reaction or measure the brand reputation. So all these digital services are integrated with blockchain infrastructure, which has been launched in Georgia this year. It is called G-Chain. And actually, it has been created for IP Sphere. And it has several nodes, the participants of this blockchain. And they are acting as the guarantors to prevent leaks and protect IP. So the main advantage of G-Chain is the fact that it's recording each fact of deposition, each fact of the usage of the content, and creates the chain of rights. So for instance, you have created the object, you have deposited it, then you have transferred your rights to someone else, then someone have used your content in some open sources, and you can see all this chain of rights right in the chain. So several words about us. We are the Qatarians. Qatari Foundation is the company based in Israel, and we also have the subsidiary here in Georgia. And we invest in creative startups, in creative projects, because we believe that it's very important for building a creative nation. We are developing the ecosystem of digital tools and services to manage IP, and we are helping companies to grow their business, to maximize their profit. And by the way, our motto is, you always get what you want, sooner or later, one way or another. Qatari today have several units. It is Qatari Foundation itself, so it is investing into creative startups in Georgia and worldwide. This is Qatari Lab, which provides expertise and supports as the accelerator and incubator. That is Qatari Events, which executes conferences, roundtables, webinars, and creates the community of creative entrepreneurs. That is Qatari Education, which is raising new talents and educates new generation of creative specialists on the global level. And that is Qatari Services, which provides 360 services for creative industry stakeholders. So we are very open to invite new members into our creative community. So, and if you would like to be Qatarian, join us and let's create the nation together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hannah. Do we have any questions or comments? Okay, thank you very much. Oh, we have a question. Sorry, Hannah, we have one question. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so I have, first of all, thank you for your presentation. Secondly, my question might be a bit off the topic, but the way I see it, the main concern is about the safety of intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about cases when owner of this property is looking forward to making it open source, like make it knowledgeable? Can we make some sort of inheritance of this project, something based on this project, just to keep in mind who's the original creator?
So you mean if you are creating something and you want to make it open source?
Yes, I just want to let it be known that I am the one who came up with it in the first place, but I want this idea to be improved and revisited by someone else.
Well, first of all, this is decision of each rights holder to make it public and make it available for everyone or not. But anyway, even if you are providing something open source, you may always track the facts of usage, your solutions, just to be aware. It's not because you want to get the royalty, because you have taken the decision to make it public and available for everyone. But anyway, this is your right to track the usage, the facts of usage, and also to be aware, just for your internal analysis, for instance, who is using your IP, who is using your open source solution, which are the usage scenarios. So it will help you to find out how to improve it in future, or maybe to take the decision next time to make it not so open source. Who knows? Okay, thank you.